It's your motherfucking boy Lee Majors. I'm up here at Crown Royal Barbershop once again, shutting shit down. As you know, I got the topic uh, on the shutdown as far as getting into discussion with this whole food stamp situation. Yeah, pretty much. Let's get into it, shall we? Number one, I want to say that I was having a couple discussions with a couple of people today about the shutdown and the food stamps and how people was taking to it, right? I can remember back in 1980s, before all this internet shit, before, you know what I'm saying, before all this shit, when we did shit regular, when shit was a lot harder, you didn't have the internet, you didn't have all this technology and shit around, right? All right, cool. I remember when Reagan was in office and he was passing out free cheese, free butter, cheese, powdered milk. If you grew up in the Reagan era, this shit ain't no different. They've been doing this shit for the longest. All right. Even all the way going back to the 1930s when you had the Great Depression and all that shit, right? I'm going to tell you in a nutshell on how niggas could actually solve this whole shit with this whole shutdown. All right. If you got 900 people in one neighborhood, all 900 people could put up $20. That's $18,000. And go buy the food and come bring it back to the neighborhood. And whoever the leaders is, or whoever the guys that are willing to be dedicate themselves, they could, hey, what's going on? They could go on ahead and distribute the food. If you got 900 people in the neighborhood, right? All you got to do, all 900 people, even if you got 60 people that live in one building, if you got a building captain or if you got people that's in the building that got leadership skills and management skills, everybody in the building put up $20 and go and get some food. And then bring it back and distribute it amongst the people who need it. We don't need we never needed no fucking food stamps. When niggas could just unite. The answer to this shit is niggas uniting. That's the answer to this shit. Ball up like a fist. Unite. That's all y'all motherfuckers gotta do. That's what we did back in the Reagan era. Big Mama and them would go to Murray's Steakhouse. All the grandkids would be in the hood playing or the projects. Hey, what's going on? And motherfuckers, the youngest grandbaby would be with grandma and them, and they would go to Murray's Steakhouse, and all the old women would put their food stamps together or money together. Yo, hey, what's going on? And they would put their money together, and then, yeah. They would bring the food back, and this was back when you could borrow sugar and bologna from your next door neighbor. Because everybody went shopping together. For some apparent reason, and I'm gonna tell y'all something, and pay attention to this motherfucking shit. For some apparent reason, all of a sudden now, niggas is too weird to do anything together, and they banking on that shit. Hell yeah. And they banking on that shit. It is not conducive, to the higher ups for us to actually formulate together. And that's the answer to every motherfucking thing. In the Million Man March, Farrakhan made motherfuckers put up $1. It was a million niggas in the monument, and I was there. I was there. It was a million black men in the monument put up $1. Just $1. And it was over a million Almost $2-3 million that they collected off of everybody putting in a little bit. So if you got 900 bona fide niggas in the neighborhood, and these niggas is supposed to be gangster, and all these niggas got on motherfucking choke chains and shit like that, why the fuck y'all motherfuckers, if you see a bitch hungry, why you can't just go on ahead and like 54 niggas that's claiming that they getting money, put up $20 a piece and help out? If motherfuckers is so thorough. If that's the case. It take a little bit from everybody. I done community work before. I know what it is to put your own money up. Nobody can front on me. I know what it is to put your own money up. I single-handedly took care of motherfuckers myself. I know what it is to put your money up. Straight up and down. I know what it is to put money up. I know what it is to fund certain different shit. But if you got a collective of motherfuckers that's doing shit, then, you know, nothing ain't gonna bother us. If we work together, ain't nothing coming out the sky. Nobody's gonna help us. You understand what I'm saying? So we gotta do that shit ourselves. But as a collective, everybody worrying about what the fuck these white people doing. It's always been worrying about them. And I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying fuck worrying about them. We can handle this shit ourselves. I give you a prime example. We stopped Cadillac, Ford from going, I think it was like back in the 1930s, 40s. Well, Ford Cadillac was going out of business. Do you actually know when they did the integration, you know what I'm saying, and started selling to blacks? And this was the time where a black man or black woman couldn't get no bank account. We kept our money under the mattress. Do you actually know? How do you feel about people like you? What the fuck do you mean by that? How do you feel about people like you? You're gonna have to elaborate on that shit. Yeah, elaborate on that. Duffy. The fuck is that? Anyway, you had people that hid their money under the mattress. We single-handedly stopped Ford from going out of business because we had the purchasing power. When it goes out tonight. Yeah, whatever. I mean, I'm on serious time right now. I don't give a fuck about no white ghost or whatever. But all I'm saying is that we can put our fucking money together and we can get shit done, yo. We can get the shit done. We can get the shit done. All you so-called, you know, community leaders and niggas be preaching this and that and the other or whatever. You know, if you're going to use that Bible shit, step out on that shit. Be for real about that shit. Be for real about that shit. It's solid miracles happening right now of motherfuckers like myself that's making up gift bags and getting food for motherfuckers and helping people pay their bills and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. It don't take that much. It don't take that much for motherfuckers to work together. But guess what? You know what they banking on? This what they banking on. They banking on the fact that, oh, look at them niggas. That's what they say. Look at them niggas. We control the narrative. We control the narrative, you know what I'm saying? Look at that. We control the narrative of how they eat and everything else like that. We control the fact that we made y'all rely on this shit and we done got y'all to be lazy. You know what I mean? Because before this food stamp shit came out, how was niggas eating? Before this Section 8 shit, how was motherfuckers surviving? Black people was making it. Between 1954 and 1972, it was more fathers. The black family stayed together. And the only reason why, like, I'm hearing this shit about, I feel as though that if you have the power, if you wanted something, you can do it. I think that everyone should get along. We all trying to be better than. I totally agree. I totally agree on what you just wrote down here, Jay Breeze 06. Yeah, I totally agree. But this is what I'm saying. In order for that to play out, everybody got to physically put it into the act. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to get strong, you gotta hit the gym. You got to hit the weights. If you want to get good at something, you know what I'm saying? You got to fucking practice that shit over and over and over again. You got to practice giving. Everything requires dedicated practice, just like the Chinese. You understand what I'm saying? Just like China. You go over in China right now, trust and believe you me. They up 6:30 in the morning putting that shit to practice. It's fucked up. As Americans, we got too goddamn spoiled. But just like I said, what was we doing? Between 1954 to 1972, we was making it. We was making shit happen. We was making shit happen. We was physically putting in work and taking care of our own. That's all the fuck we need to do. Ain't nothing wrong with it being an all nigga thing. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nobody spewing racism or nothing like that. We could do for self. And what we mean by do for self, I don't know if people getting that shit like misconstrued or whatever like that. I'm talking about taking care of our own neighborhoods. It doesn't take a rocket science or an IQ of 180 for at least 34 motherfuckers in the neighborhood to come together to get some shit cracking. And stick to the motherfucking plan. That's it. That's how we did. I'm from East Baltimore. I was born and raised Douglas Home Projects. The whole project got together and threw rent parties and shit like that. Don't tell me that this shit can't be done. It can be done. Especially we got technology and we got these motherfucking devices right here where you got a collective of gummy bear ass niggas keeping in touch with each other using the internet for the wrong shit anyway. Ain't no fucking way, I'm going to tell you like this, yo, and I said this to one of my partners earlier. Ain't no fucking way we can make a chicken sandwich from Popeyes go 9 times platinum take care of our own people. During the lockdown, motherfuckers made Popeyes chicken. Young, this is the time that we in. Where niggas could run and buy a chicken sandwich. But act up because you ain't getting no motherfucking food stamps. Where the fuck they do that at, yo? You tell me. Y'all made Popeye's chicken $30 million motherfucking dollars. It went viral. It was like $5, $6 per chicken sandwich. But you motherfuckers, this shit is crazy. This shit is motherfucking crazy. This shit is crazy. So y'all can make the Popeyes chicken sandwich. This is where we at with our intelligence. Y'all can make the Popeyes chicken sandwich go 9 times platinum. 9 times platinum, young. 30 million made. 30 million made Popeyes that they made. But yet, niggas is losing their mind over EBT. We deserve everything we gonna get. I hope they shut this motherfucker down. I hope they shut this motherfucker down. Suffer, motherfuckers. That's right. Suffer. Some niggas is gonna have to, you know, what my brother say. They waiting on the scraps of long shanks. They waiting on the scraps of long shanks, you know what I'm saying, to feed them. We can feed our motherfucking self. We can feed ourselves. Bitches could go buy wigs. Y'all can get up money to go on these trips. But you having a hard time getting food for the house because they're going to take away the food stamps. You motherfuckers is sickening. Bullshit. Ain't nothing wrong with us coming together. There's nothing wrong with us coming together. If you have an apartment building, like I said, of 150 motherfuckers that live in an apartment building, could put up $20. Step out, look at your neighbor and shit like that. Yo, I'm going to get groceries. Yo, your kids, all right, y'all need anything? Everybody put in the pot, bring the groceries back, distribute the motherfucking food amongst the community of the neighborhoods, and each building can do this. All the niggas got to do is unite. That's it. Put your money together and unite. Even if we was to boycott some shit. Black folks, yo, we produce almost $1.2 trillion. So they say. I think we produce way more than that. If motherfuckers decided not to drink Sprite or to drink Tropicana orange juice, and we say that we don't want to buy Nikes no more, the inmates run the motherfucking building. But that's what they do. They go in ahead, they put fear out there so you motherfuckers can listen and be all scared and shit, and everybody spread out like fingers. They know y'all niggas ain't gonna come together. They know y'all. They know what they produce. They know what they produce. And then another thing too, for you bitches out there that had all them 6-figure jobs and working for the government and shit like that, that cracker showed y'all. And I ain't talking about white people. I'm talking about the crackers that run shit who you don't see. It's different kind of white folks that I'm gonna address first and foremost. I ain't talking about the white people that's down here with us, you know, that's struggling with us. I'm talking about the white motherfuckers who you don't see. The niggas who run shit and that, you know what I'm saying, destroy whole economies and shit, and you don't even know who they is. You thought that you was special. You thought because you got a degree, you were special. That white man told you, you ain't special. You ain't special at all. But you're going to take this buyout because you don't have no job no more. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. So the nigga who you thought that you was better than, who you could do better than, who he ain't make enough money, you need to go back and apologize to him and bring the family back together. I'm talking to you bitches who be throwing your jobs in niggas' faces and be weaponizing that shit. If that ain't you, then don't fucking respond. But that's what the fuck I'm talking about, yo. It's amazing, you know what I'm saying, how, you know, all of the bullshit get the views, but when you talk about some real shit, motherfuckers don't wanna come on or whatever, you know. It's crazy. I have yet to hear people talk about coming together while we're going through this trying time. I have yet to people talk about this. Motherfuckers talking about running up in Walmart. Please don't run up in Walmart and get yourself locked up. There's cameras every motherfucking way, young. The world ain't the same no more. The eyes in the motherfucking sky. If they don't get you that day, they will come and get you. Ain't no escaping from this shit. That's what Satan wants you to do. He wants you to fucking rag out. Instead of using this, he wants you to go ahead and get locked up for a pack of donuts like a dumbass. Because they building new prisons. It's conducive to Wall Street. They got new jails being built. So other motherfucking private investors is making motherfucking money. But you bitches and bitch ass niggas don't understand that shit. Instead of just, when you could simply just, everybody just put up $20 a piece. That's it. $900 times 20 is $18,000. If 900 niggas get together and put up $20, that's $18,000. Do you know how much food that you could buy with $18,000? You could shut the fucking grocery store down and get what the babies want, and then you could distribute the goods. Niggas is buying guns and shit like that and renting U-Hauls. You could fill the fucking U-Hauls up and go around the hood and do that. We used to do that. Niggas up in Harlem and Brooklyn. From Harlem, Brooklyn to Baltimore, all of that shit used to do all of that shit. Straight up and down. Or we would pay motherfuckers rent. You could have 200 motherfuckers together that put up $20. You know what I'm saying? Or to put up $100. 200 motherfuckers to put up $200. You can pay 10, 15 people's rent for the motherfucking month or a couple months apiece. Think. It's not illegal to think. This is a game of chess. This 8-dimensional chess that we playing, B. It separates a lot of people and everyone. Hold up. I feel what the fuck? I feel everyone is coming together for the wrong reasons instead of coming together for the same reason, and it separates a lot of people. Everyone worried about this and that instead of coming together. No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I'm just saying, in order to solve this problem. But see, here's the thing: when people like end up repeating the same thing over and over again, like they don't understand that for us to unite, we can move some shit. That's the answer. We unite and we start off small with a small, basic, simple plan. That's it. That's all we got to do. That's all we got to do. I mean, they showed you. Martin Luther King and them when they shut down the bus. Rosa Parks and them when they shut down the bus line. They showed you in solidarity with what the fuck could happen. So if we come together while they doing this lockout shit, can't nothing penetrate us. Pause. Can't nothing fuck with us. That's it. Do you actually know how much shit you can stop if you work as a fucking Navy SEAL unit, a team? Do you actually know? Teamwork make the dream work. It does. Trust me, if your family was to come together, it'd be a lot of shit. Protection. The governance would be at a magnificent, you know what I'm saying, point. The precision would be accurate. I remember when Big Mama and them was living, you didn't need no babysitter. You want to know why? Because you had aunts and cousins that was watching you. Children wasn't being taken because the family was governing their own. We took care of our own. We paid our own. What everybody do? They gave mama a piece of everybody gave mama a piece of their check to make sure mama could stay there and there was food at the house while everybody went out and worked. That's what we did. What the fuck is going on now? Come on. Where all the tough niggas at? Where all the tough niggas at? Where all the gangsters at? I don't understand this shit. Where all these big time niggas at? With the gold chains, your rappers and all that other shit. Where the fuck they at? Where they at? They nowhere. They don't give a fuck. Where all the celebrities at? I ain't hear nobody talk about putting up any money. Yo, come down here. You know what I'm saying? We got a food drive going on. You know what I mean? I don't hear none of that shit. Where all the black millionaires at? I'm going to tell you. Because if they even, how can I say, advertise that they was helping mad people out, they would actually get their money taken from them. I ain't saying that it ain't being done. I'm just saying on some nigga CNN shit, motherfuckers, you know, I don't see nobody doing nothing. Where's the conscious community at? Niggas talking about quasars and stars and all this other shit. Sunflower seed ass niggas. I don't hear nothing. I don't see nothing. Niggas should be active and out in the streets. That's how we used to do shit. Out in the streets and making moves to go do shit. I don't see nothing. Stop relying on these people. Nature don't give a fuck how you feel. You either gonna barbecue or mildew. I'm at 25 minutes. I'm gonna leave this shit at that. But this is my feelings about the shutdown. We could do this shit ourselves. All motherfuckers do gotta come together like a fucking fist. That's it. That's it. Motherfuckers put up a little bit, $20 a piece together. And this shit will be over with. I mean, we can survive this. We can survive it. We just gotta come together. That's it. Lee Majors, General Commander, USF. I'm out, yo. I say all I need to say on this. Peace.